This video is an overview of the items view. So if we come into the back office, stock and inventory, and click into items, this brings up the items table. We can export and import your data. For the items import, we can edit or create any data point in the item using this master import template, and you can download the latest template by clicking on that. In the items table, we handle simple items. That's a simple item with its own barcode, its own price, its own inventory. Composites, that's a bundle item. So we will help manage the underlying items of that bundle. You list or sell the composite parent, and as you do so, we'll adjust the underlying items inventory. You can part dispatch composites. You can receive and purchase composites in as a bundle, but receive them in as individual items. You can receive returns against composites. We handle a lot of complexity around composite items. And then parent and child. So, for example, night trainers, the parent with all the children products, and each of these is a simple item with its own price and inventory and images. We can add and remove columns depending what we'd like to see here, and we can just type in a word or a barcode or a SKU and it will just filter as we search. We also have an advanced search available on all the tables in Stok.ly. And when we find an item that we'd like to look at, we just click into it. There are two views. There is a long page view. We now have a view broken into tabs. So this is a simple item in the category of trainers. It's NIK10B, SKU, NIK10B, with name, barcode, and we can create barcodes for you as you create products. Manufacturer, brand, part number, age restriction, that'll pop up on points of sale. Weight, that is for shipping. Tags are used in fulfillment rules to help get the right items to the right courier. So for example, items might be fragile or expensive or explosive and need to get to a specific courier service. We can use tags to split up items into different kinds of batch picking. So for example, Dave might drive the forklift, or the items might be in zone A, or we might want a certain group of items to be picked separately from others, small items, large items, heavy items. Tags also filter through to your custom reports. So if you want to add in depth like seasons or subcategories to items, tags work very well. They handle anomalies in products. We've got a master description field, WYSIWYG. This is the selling price that you would see on point of sale or business to business sales portals with variable tax classes. You can create whatever tax classes you'd like. Stok.ly is a full product information management system, so you can create as many custom attributes as you need for your products. So if I click in add and remove attributes, you'll see all attributes are created as global attributes, and you can call them whatever you would like. Attributes could be drop downs, multi-selects, text fields, yes or no, monetary values. And we assign attributes against an SKU and then a value against that attribute. So for example, once we've mapped this attribute through to our Shopify as the price, whatever price shows here will be pushed automatically through to your Shopify channel. So if we change that to 65, that would update. If you did a bulk update via CSV of hundreds or thousands of items across multiple channels, as these values update, they will push out automatically to all your e-commerce, point of sale, B2B sales channels. We can handle video, downloads, foreign currency prices, foreign language, text. We set up our trade pricing here. We can handle your metadata for websites. So the custom attributes are very flexible and designed to hold whatever product data you want and push out to your external channels. We hold your images. These will show on points of sale. They'll show on the stock app to make sure you're picking the right item, packing the right item, receiving goods in, stock takes, etc. And they'll also push out to your e-commerce channels. Shipping dimensions. You could set it to pack this item individually if it needs to be separated. Harmonize codes with the associated duty percent. Country of origin if you're exporting. Last receipted cost. This is the cost price that you pay your supplier. But on a purchase order, you can add in landed costs like freight, duty, insurance. At the point where you invoice against a purchase order, we will distribute those landed costs against the invoiced items, and you can distribute them by weight, value, or volume, and we'll actually give you a true landed cost price, which will give you a more accurate gross profit, net profit. These are our units of measure. This is how you buy goods and receive them in. In this case, I can purchase in single units, boxes of 10, pallets of 100. Each of them has their own barcode. So this is the barcode for a box of 10. That would be on the outer box. And as your goods arrive, I can just scan that outer box barcode, and Stok.ly knows there's 10 units. That will update our inventory and then push that out across all your e-commerce channels, your points of sale, B2B channels, etc. So we can remove data entry and help streamline that goods in process. As we receive the goods in, that'll also match them automatically against any back orders and then automatically process those sales orders for your team to pick, pack, and dispatch. I can buy the same item from different suppliers in different price points in different quantities. This is our inventory for this SKU across all our locations. In unlimited locations, we'll show you the inventory on hand, on order, quarantine, that's either from a supplier or an e-commerce return. Allocated, that is sold but not yet picked, packed, and dispatched. Now we use minimum inventory warnings at the point where your inventory falls below 20 units in the warehouse. That will appear in the inventory warnings report, and we can automatically create purchase orders for you or stock transfers. You can have different minimum warnings for each location, and we'll restock through to your max inventory. And then we've got critical. So at the central warehouse, we do not want to do a stock transfer that reduces inventory below 10 units. So if that was going to happen, we would create a purchase order rather than a stock transfer. We have two levels of inventory management in Stok.ly: preferred storage locations and bin inventory management. Preferred storage locations, where your inventory is stored. You can have multiple locations. You can select your preferred location. That's going to appear on pick lists, stock takes, what have you, and have replen locations. Or you can have bin inventory management. Bin inventory management is going to show you the inventory held for this SKU in each bin. So we can see in A1A1, we've got 4 units, B1A1, we've got 65,000 units. We can see there's 1 in returns, there's 4 on trolley 1, and we've got 4 in this pack station. So we can support bin inventory management and very granular inventory with the full move history, or we can have something that's a bit lighter touch, which is preferred storage location, where you're not actually moving stock between bins, but we are recording where you're storing it so it's easy to find for your picking and packing. This is our stock history at the SKU level. So this records all transactions for this SKU. All goods received, moves of stock, picks, sales orders, stock adjustments, returns, transfers and variances, as well as obviously goods out notes. So I could have a look at all goods received for this item. I could click into this goods receipt. I could see which purchase order it relates to. I could see what was received. I could print out barcodes. I could do a quick stock transfer to a different location. I could have a look at all stock adjustments. And when I have a look at a stock adjustment, I could see who made it, the reason, and then the adjustment. So when you're looking for answers about an SKU, Stok.ly is a joined up system with all the information at your fingertips. The integration screen, this will be where we show the status of the integration with your accounting platform. You can set whether items, sales orders, purchase orders, etc. are either automatically synced or manually synced. So this will show the status of that SKU and whether it's synced with your accounting platform. And then here, this will show your listings for the item. You can create listings in bulk from the item table now across all your channels. You can jump in and have a look at the listing and the messages from your e-commerce channel with a few other little tools like overriding attributes to enable listings. You can edit your listing, etc. And that is the items view. Just finally down here, you can duplicate items and you can also delete them. So that's the items view in Stok.ly. Thank you very much.